Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a premiere video tonight, and maybe it's gonna premiere. I'm not 100% sure, but if I don't premiere it, I'm just gonna upload it to you guys. But still, I'm returning to you for the final Marathon studio album review for Coheed and Cambria's album, and I know it's past 1 o'clock in the morning where I'm at, so after this video, I'm gonna crash afterwards. So, yeah, this is for Vaxis Act 1, The Unheavenly Creatures, the 2018 album I'm going to be reviewing for you guys for this final Marathon Studio album review in Coheed and Cambria's discography. So, I'm going to discuss what I listened to for all 15 songs on this Vaxis Act 1, The Unheavenly Creatures album, and let you know my thoughts on it. So, let's dive into this review. Sorry if my voice is a little choked up. Like I said, I gotta go to bed after this review, so yeah, I really think it's a good listen, for sure. Starts with the prologue, and the prologue's pretty interesting, and then it gets creepy at the 47-second mark of the song, or a little over that. But it starts with this ominous kind of voice talking in it, and then he mentions something at the end of the prologue song, the Dark Sentencer, and this is with the story lining up to the Armory Wars. It starts with the Armory Wars in this story, so it's based off the Claudio Sanchez's graphic novels for Vaxis, uh, the Armory Wars, and all that stuff. So they pretty much all their albums is like storytelling with their has like a interesting storyline, and it's pretty cool. With their album titles are like probably amazing for sure. So, Prologue's getting a 5 out of 5. Dark Sentencer was a great song, and the instrumentation was really good. This is where uh, the husband and wife have a kid named Vaxis, and Nostrand is one of them, and Nia, I think, is the other one, Naya or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. You'll have to remind me in the comment section below if I said it right or not. But Dark Sentencer, 5 out of 5. It's a really good song, and that was where Vaxis was born in this song, of course, and during the song as well. So it was weird. It's weird talking about it, but that's part of the storyline, I guess. And then Unheavenly Creatures is the next song, and that was a pretty strong track for sure. Talking about two lovers and all that. So, pretty interesting song. So, 5 out of 5. Toys was a little wonky of a track at times, but I get what the message was going for with this song about you know who, our former president, the 45th president of the United States, that was our ex-president. And I'm not going to say who, because I don't want to start problems with people that may still support him, of course. But yeah, it's about Donald Trump, of course. So basically, I didn't hate the message behind the song. I actually was laughing at the end of the video, like, oh my god, that's great. Uh, and pretty much Santa was on a mission to kill Donald Trump, of course, in the music video, of course, of this Coheed and Cambria uh, track Toys. So, Toys was a solid track. Some of the production was a little wonky, but I think the message behind it was pretty strong. So, 4.5 out of 5. Black Sunday was another strange song, but still, it didn't execute that badly in a solid way, I guess. So 4.5 out of 5 for this one. Queen of the Dark was a pretty strong track for sure. Did enjoy some of the melody for it, and the execution was pretty spot on good. So I'll commend Claudio for pulling off a pretty good song along with his bandmates with this track. So 5 out of 5 for Queen of the Dark. I really enjoyed that track. True Ugly was, it had its moments where it was good, and then other moments where I'm unsure what to think of it. But I'll give it a 4.5 out of 5 because I don't hate the song. Some of the way Claudio's singing in certain sections of the song can be a little underwhelming at times, and then there's other strong points in the track. So, yeah, 4.5 out of 5. Love Protocol was a pretty strong track. I really enjoyed this one. So 5 out of 5. I don't think I got any complaints about the song. Next is the Pavilion, A Long Way Back, and I like the music video. It's pretty cool. Well, it wasn't much of a music video, but they were just performing. The band was, and I guess it was a live performance or something, so it was pretty cool. So was the True Ugly video. So, yeah. The Pavilion, A Long Way Back's getting a strong rating of a 5 out of 5. Nighttime Walkers is a pretty good song. Really enjoyed the melody and the synthesizers. The electronic synths in the song sound pretty interestingly good. And also the production and the execution of the track did very well, so 5 out of 5. The Gutter is quite a lengthy song, but I think the Dark Sentencer was probably the longest track. It was like almost 8 minutes long, but it was still a good track. Going back to the Gutter, the 11th track on the album, pretty strong track. Didn't hate how it was sounding, and the drum work and guitar work and Claudio singing in it is pretty strong, so 5 out of 5. All on Fire, I wasn't sure how I was feeling about it, because there were some strong points at the beginning of the track, and then when you get to the chorus, it's a little wonky at times, or the pre-chorus at least is a little wonky, so 4.5 out of 5. It Walks Among Us is the 13th song on the album, and that's a pretty strong track, so 5 out of 5. And Old Flames was a singing the lyrics, we all go up in, we all go up in, we all go up in flames lyrics. So when you hear the first song on the album for Vaxis Act 2, you're going to hear that for the beginning of the thing. Sorry if I spoiled it, but that's what you're getting for the intro track of Vaxis Act 2, A Window of the Waking Mind. It has a little snippet of that line in the new album and all that, but sorry if I spoiled it. Coheed and Cambria, I like you guys as a band. You're pretty good, for sure, in my opinion. But still, Old Flames is getting a 5 out of 5. Lucky Stars was the final song on this album, and it closed out pretty nicely, so 5 out of 5. Overall, production, mixing, and execution, I think this album was good for what it went for. It was a good listen, and it's going to get a good score, for sure. So I wasn't that disappointed with this album. I thought it was going to be pretty good, but I guess a few songs I was on the fence with not knowing what I really thought of it. But overall, I think Coheed and Cambria Vaxis Act 1, the Unheavenly Creatures album was good listen. Definitely check this album out if you haven't listened to it yet. And first score for me, I'm giving Coheed and Cambria Vaxis Act 1, The Unheavenly Creatures, an 8 out of 10. Another good listen in my opinion. And like I said, this is the final Marathon Studio album review I'm doing in their discography. And then you'll be seeing Vaxis Act 2, A Window of the Waking Mind, come out tomorrow morning or sometime Thursday at midnight or something like that. So you'll see a review for it pretty soon. So definitely expect a review for it. I'm going to have the Obi-Wan Kenobi series, Season 1, Episode 6 review come out tomorrow morning, I think. So I'll let you guys know after I finish watching the thing and all that, the episode. So comment below. Let me know what you guys thought of the Coheed and Cambria Vaxis Act 1, The Unheavenly Creatures, if you've heard it. And if you enjoyed this album review I made for you guys tonight, comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I think I'm just going to upload this video and then call it a night afterwards because I'm getting a little tired. But I hope you did enjoy this album review for Coheed and Cambria Vaxis Act 1, The Unheavenly Creatures. I did the best I could to make it as good as possible. I'll have another review come out in the morning, and then the Coheed and Cambria Vaxis Act 2, A Window of the Waking Mind album review will be out tomorrow afternoon, or close to June 23rd is when it'll be out. So I'll let you know what I decide to do with that review. But anyways, stay safe, guys. Take care. Have a good rest of your going into Wednesday morning and all that. And as always, I will see you in my next review.